get to Jimmy Dore. I know y'all been waiting for this. Oh man, it's sad that Jimmy Dore has become a controversial person. Like, you know, I don't agree with everything that Jimmy Dore says, but I'm still willing to listen to the man. If you say something I agree with, like, people just, I don't know. Everybody got their own reasoning why, they they don't like the guy. I can share my screen. I hope some of you guys that get triggered by Jimmy Dore don't unfollow me or or subscribe to the channel. Like, this is not about Jimmy Dore. This is more bigger than him. Like, this video right here you about to see is more of a generalization of what content creators go through, especially content creators that speak truth to power. So, I'm gonna play Jimmy Dore and break it down. Here we go.
Just so you know, our show is very popular. This isn't about bragging about how popular my show is. This is about talking about how they want to shut down and limit the reach of shows like mine. So,
Yeah, that's true. Not only he said not only his, but yeah, shows like his. Like, he's a new show, I'm a new show. Like, they definitely want our small little ass channel, rinky dinky channel right now. Hopefully it grow big though. You never know. But it's small now. They don't want us to grow big because I'm pretty sure YouTube don't like what the shit I say. They don't like me exposing the corruption of this system in the government as well. Like, the system is corrupt itself. The system include everything. Jimmy Dore is, as y'all know, he has 1.42 million subscribers as of this video. And when he's saying he getting suppressed, then yeah, the shit is real. Like, us, we're not getting suppressed per se. I say because of that copyright strike, it pushes us all the way back in the algorithm. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I'm not gonna say the ATP network on YouTube in particular is getting suppressed. We're a small channel. Like, when you small, unless a video randomly blows up, a couple of videos blew up, but like, we just got the copyright strike fucked us over. Thank you, Breakfast Club. But yeah, I'm finna get back to Jimmy Dore, man. Like, this is crazy. Like,
before this election season started, we were averaging way over 440,000 views per video. A lot of them over that. Since
I remember that. Yep, you right.
this election season started, they have ratcheted down, and we have lots of videos that well, this one didn't even break 25,000 views, and it's a pretty important topic. It's called Elon betrays free.
Yeah, because the reason why that video didn't blow up because you calling out the corruption. You calling out the corruption of Elon Musk, bitch ass. I can't stand that motherfucker. He got my Twitter account suppressed. Then I'm losing followers on Twitter, and turns out that a guy got upset because I unfollowed. Well, he thought I unfollowed him, which I don't have no problem with this guy. Like, I don't even communicate with this guy on a daily basis. Like, how I have problems with somebody I don't communicate with, but that's not the point. I'm just saying, like, Twitter's unfollowing people for me, and I'm losing followers. Like, I post the same shit every day. Like, what, I'm losing followers because I post mutual aid request videos for Palestinians? Nah, it's because I did this, and I'm on Twitter's watch list. Like, I'm shocked that my account is not suspended off Twitter. I'm really shocked about that. I'm getting suppressed. So, but like, Jimmy Dore getting suppressed on YouTube. Pertains to YouTube over saying that Elon betrays free speech. Like, he gonna get to more. Like, that's crazy. 23,000 views for a channel that has 1.4 over 1 million subscribers is abysmal. Like, a channel, like, if we get 23,000 views, ATP network YouTube channel, for example, like, hell, I'm fucking happy. But like, hell, if I get 10 live stream views, I'm happy. Like, we very small. I get that, but yeah, this is suppression. There's no surprise about that. Let me continue.
So Elon Musk caves to Brazilian censors. Did you know that happened? Well, only 23,000 people who watch this show.
That's no surprise. It ain't no surprise he caved to Brazil. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Mr. Free Speech. Yeah, the same guy that said if you say free Palestine from the river to the sea, you'll get suspended off Twitter. Or you get banned off Twitter. Yeah, the same guy. Same guy that's suppressing me because I say fuck Israel. Like, yeah, he caving into Israel probably, Israel said, "No, you gotta get that guy down." Like anybody that say "fuck Israel" that means Israel, you gotta get those people down. Not just me though, or or yeah, yeah. And continue.
Oh no. And I guess whoever watched it on the live stream. So I got a text this morning. I dropped this yesterday. I got a text this morning from someone who does a show in this space. I won't say. And well, let me read it to you. He sends me this, and he says, "There's got to be major suppression of this story. I just found out that about this last night. Nowhere to be found on Twitter, and this video's only got 18,000 views. At that time this morning, it only had 18,000. Now it's 23,000."
Remember that time when Jeff Bezos, not Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, came out and told the truth. Like, yeah, the FBI told us to suppress that Hunter Biden laptop story. Same shit. Like Elon caving to Brazil, because they want to hide some what I forgot, but he finna get into it in the video because they want to hide shit too. Of course, Brazil threatened them, say, "Yo, hey Elon, we gonna take down Twitter. If you don't suppress, you gonna start suppressing these people and kick these people off." Yeah, it's a shame, and I'm pretty sure the word went around like, all right, these content creators going to come out with this story, so we got to suppress that story that I let Brazil get away with anti-democracy.
Now, before this election season, I could take a video of me uh, watching paint dry, and I would get 30,000 views at least. It was so rare that we ever had a video get less than 50,000. An important story like this, an 8-minute story, 23,000 views. So they're suppressing the story. And this says,
yes, obviously suppression. Like, of course, like on Twitter, for example, for me, I don't want to talk about myself, but hell, why not? Yeah, like when I post the same thing, like I said, like remember Hein Rajab or something like that. Just a video. Like one day I might get 100 likes, normal for a small piddle Twitter account like mine. Like my Twitter account ain't big. Like I obviously know I am not going to get a lot of views, but the impressions I look at, like when the impressions is real low, something is up with that. Like then the other time I post it again, just don't forget, easy to forget. I just giving people a reminder. They get 15 likes. Like, yeah, that's obviously suppression. Like they don't want you on these platforms posting anything pro Palestine. Like if I was pro Israel, hell, I probably have over thousands of likes. See what I'm saying? Like, when you're against the grain, you get fucked up. And currently Jimmy Dore is on the right side of history, coming out with this story, which he's telling the truth, and he gets 23,000 views on a 1 million subscriber channel. Yeah, the math ain't math.
as my friend said, I didn't see anything about it. There's nothing about it on Twitter. I saw Michael Tracy tweet about this, and his tweet got suppressed. You think something like,
Yeah, you think they suppressing me? They suppressing the bigger Twitter accounts. Yeah, a few of my follow. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But Twitter supposed to be this free speech platform. Free speech. Nah, Twitter is worse now than what it was when the other cronies owned it. Like it's bad. It's a shithole.
this would have 50,000 likes? You think it would have this would have 500,000 views, something like this? What? Elon Musk betrayed free speech? He caved to Brazilian censors? What? That's news. Nobody watched it. Why? Because it's being suppressed. I think this. So we're what they call borderline content. Our show, it's called border. So YouTube has
ATP network as well.
they're squeamish about news, right? and they don't. They're infiltrated. They're in lockstep. They work hand in glove with the intelligence communities, CIA, the FBI, NSA. They do that. They're defense contractors. Google. So they've been ratcheting down on shows like mine, and so now there's a lot of there's the corporate algorithm, there's the algorithm, the regular YouTube algorithm, and then there's the borderline content. That's my
See, I'm gonna break this down. See, the corporate algorithm is the Hill or Fox News or CNN or News Nation or New York Times. Any New York Times too, or the Young Turks. It's on the corporate algorithm. Surprise, surprise. You know, like yeah. Then the regular YouTube algorithm is the Jack Doherty's, the auto auction rebuilds, the shit. Who else I watch? Any other just regular, vloggers or something like that. Or sports, like sports channels that show highlights and stuff like that. Then there's us. Borderline content. The Jimmy Doors, RBN, New Dissonance, Heartland Media, the ATP Network, JB Fun, Savvy Saps. Like that's the borderline content. See, they won't. If they had their way, it'd be some big shit if they got rid of all of us one day. So they can't do that. So what they do is, hey, let's suppress these people because they speak. All these people speak truth to power, and we don't like that. No, 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 no. No. You don't speak truth to power. The CIA sponsored corporate media does. Will be above y'all. So yeah.
That's my show called Borderline. What have we ever gotten wrong? We got everything right. They hate that they're not angry at us for getting stuff wrong. They're angry at us for getting stuff right. The Syrian gas attacks, Russiagate, the Ukraine war, COVID, vaccines, ivermectin, Gaza. They're upset that we get.
Especially Gaza. Oh my God. No, no, no. You can't be on the right side of history. Like, when all this is said and done, set in stone, all of us will be on the right side of history. So yeah, the suppression hurts me. Yeah, it bothers me on Twitter. Like I used to get a good amount of likes and retweets. I don't no more, which is cool. I'm still gonna continue to post until they suspend me. Then I got an alternate account. I'm gonna continue to post on there. Then they suspend that. I'll make another account. I'm not gonna quit. I thought about quitting Twitter. I thought about quitting this network. I thought about quitting everything. I thought about just going back to the prehistoric days, or just reading paperback books and fucking, talking to people like normal society supposed to be. But no, So I'm telling anybody, that's starting this, man. If you want to start your own network, do it. We need more voices, but be prepared to get suppressed. I'm just saying, man. This is just a heads up. Hey, and because you're doing nothing wrong, it just you're on that borderline content or on Twitter or Facebook, you're getting suppressed.
Things right. And so I'm going to put this video onto the end of this and I'm watch it. And I'm going to change the tags and the headline and everything. And we're going to see what happens. We'll see if more people watch this video than watch that video. We're going to see. Because this is a very important story. What happened? It's a very important story of what happened. So you remember?
I'm gonna say that though, like the Brazilian stuff. Yeah, the Brazilian news that he caved to them. There, like that ain't nothing new. Elon been portrayed free speech. Like he banned people that like the Elon Jet account. Like he banned them. He banned certain reporters and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm just I had to just say that for clarity. Like that ain't nothing new. But I'm gonna continue.
How Elon Musk told you he was all about free speech and he was going to stand up, and he has in certain places. He stood up to Australia. He won that. We find out that he, like in Turkey, he's censored for them when they asked him, and he stood up recently, very briefly.
Pretty sure Israel as well. He caved to them as well. Like he went to Israel and became a Zionist. So yeah, some of y'all might forgot about that. Yeah, he did that too.
He stood up to Brazil. Brazil wanted him to censor more, and he said no. So they shut down Twitter in Brazil. And then they started to screw with Starlink, which is his big money maker. Starlink is, by the way, amazing, actually. They've got like 5,000 satellites surrounding the planet right now. It's kind of amazing. But anyway, Michael Tracy says, after weeks crusading against censorship in Brazil and proclaiming that Twitter would be the world's heroic defender of free speech, Elon Musk has apparently capitulated to every demand made by the Brazilian Supreme Court that he had previously decried as intolerable censorship. New York Times posted it. Elon Musk suddenly appears to be giving up. Nobody's really talking about this on Twitter. I wonder if it's being suppressed or nobody's really talking about it.
Obviously, yeah. When and I post something big on Twitter, like nobody sees it because Twitter's suppressing me too. And another person that I think they're suppressing it like a motherfucker is Nico House. I noticed when Nico House posts his hot spots, he used to get thousands of views, thousands of impressions. But now, obviously, now Twitter, he's on the same thing I'm on probably, and he's getting less views. But yeah, they're suppressing the fuck out of us because we're on the right side of history.
About it. Elon Musk suddenly appears to be giving up. After defying court orders in Brazil for 3 weeks, Mr. Musk's social network X, Twitter, has capitulated. In a court filing on Friday night, the company's lawyers said that Twitter had complied with orders from Brazil's Supreme Court in the hopes that the court would lift its block on Twitter. So it's just kind of sad that he can launch into space, but he can't launch an uncensored social media site.
The only reason why he did that is because Brazil has millions of people living there, and pretty sure it's millions of people on Twitter. So he feel like, hey, Twitter ain't making no money as it is. Like obviously, that's why they shoving Twitter Premium down your throats, and that's why I heard people complaining about so many ads on Twitter now. Like before I bought Twitter Premium, it wasn't all that bad, but now. The only reason I had to buy Twitter Premium is because of this network. Like I have to post my content on Twitter as well because Twitter is kind of like you have more eyeball, you have more following, so you have to push your content on there. But Twitter's not making any money, and if you ban Twitter in multiple countries, more or less eyeballs. So unless they ain't making no revenue. So yeah, that's why you see Elon's lackey, I forgot that woman's name, begging for suing advertisers that are or that just left the platform. Basically, I guess the plan is for that is obviously they know they're not gonna win, but when the lawyers, lawyer fees add up, so maybe that some of the advertisers that left Twitter will cave and come back to Twitter. So yeah.
What do you think X will be called when he leaves? X-Lax? Because it's turned.
Yeah, I heard Mark Cuban is interested in buying Twitter. Oh God, yeah, yes. That's all that this platform needs, another billionaire to take it over. And will it be worse? I don't know. I really don't know Mark Cuban like that. I don't know what his plans is. Most likely he's gonna do the same thing Elon doing, and the same thing that Jack did, and cave to these countries and censor more shit. So it's not gonna be any better in my eyes. I don't know. It ain't gonna be no much better.
Turning into shit anyway.
Yes, Twitter is a shithole.
Here's the part that Michael had highlighted. Now, X's lawyers said the company had done exactly what Mr. Musk vowed not to do: take down accounts that a Brazilian justice ordered removed because the judge said they threatened Brazil's democracy. How do you say democracy? Censorship.
Yep, that was the Democrats thing too. Yeah, I remember when yeah, the Democrats too want according to Twitter file. Shout out to Matt Taibbi for bringing that shit down. Elon didn't do Matt Taibbi right. See, Elon's a piece of shit. But anyway, yeah, Democrats wanted to censor accounts that didn't agree with them or vice versa. Yeah, democracy is censorship. I need to tweet that.
X also complied with the justice's other demands, including paying fines. Where's he going to get the money for that? Where's Elon Musk going to get that kind of money? And naming a new formal representative in the country, the lawyer said. They wanted a new formal representative in Brazil. Why? So they could have someone to throw in jail.
Yep.
That's why they did that. All I'm going to say is all the people messing with Elon Musk, and if you're driving a Tesla, I'd think twice because when you're in an electric car, you're really just sitting in a giant pager, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. This is from New York Times. The abrupt about face from Elon Musk in Brazil appeared to be a defeat for the outspoken businessman. You think?
Man, Elon been in caves, dude. Like Elon caved alone. He caved when he said when well it was before even before that, like the Elon jet stuff and all that stuff. Then when October 7th happened, when he said if you say from the river to the sea, your account get banned. Yeah, yeah, free speech my ass. Free speech absolute is my fucking asshole. Like
And his self designed image as a warrior for free speech. Mr. Musk and his company
free speech absolutist. Oh, we're bringing free speech back to Twitter. The complete opposite. And Elon really backed out of buying Twitter until Twitter threatened to sue his ass. Then he had no other choice because Elon knew. Elon knew. Like I think somebody got to him and said, "Hey man, like you saying all this bullshit, like these motherfucking like free speech, man, ain't no free speech. You lying." Yeah.
had loudly and harshly criticized Brazil's Supreme Court for months, even publicly releasing some of its sealed orders. But neither had publicly mentioned their reversal by Saturday. So I guess Elon Musk isn't talking about it. I should go to his Twitter feed and look. But I
I ain't
remember
talking
when
about.
he said I remember when he said stuff like this. This was in August. He said the decision to close the Twitter office in Brazil was difficult. But if we had agreed to the Supreme Court's illegal secret censorship and private information handover demands, there was no way we could explain our actions without being ashamed. So apparently now he's ashamed, or he's just not explaining his actions.
No, of course he ain't. When he tweeted that, he just throwing red meat to his fan base. Like Elon fans are weird. Like they are just weird. Like just like, hey, I'm standing up. See, I'm standing up to the Brazilian government. But in back in his mind, he knew he gonna cave. Like, come on, like really?
Could you go to his Twitter feed and see if he's talked about this? Because they did it on Friday. So that has 73 million views, that tweet. Apparently he's ashamed, or maybe he's not ashamed because he's only ashamed if he explains it.
Elon ain't
And
shit.
I can't tell. I don't think he's explained his actions. Wow. Here's what he said before. This was what he said in July. The European Commission offered Twitter an illegal secret deal. If we quietly censored speech without telling anyone, they would not fine us. The other platforms accepted that deal.
illegal secret deal my ass. Like this man bend the knee just to keep this platform relevant. Elon know Twitter's on thin ice at this point. Like advertisers pull away from the platform because a lot of people say it's more Nazi content on Twitter. Well, I haven't seen it. Well, the hell, I haven't been on the timeline to not to see it. So yeah, and then so Elon is caving. I guess Elon is caving to prove the advertisers. See, I can control. So come back, advertisers, please, because Twitter is drowning.
Twitter
um,
did not. Well, now they are accepting that deal in Brazil for at least. I'm sure they're caving everywhere.
yeah, man. Obviously, jeez, Elon's a piece of shit.
So they don't want you to have information.
Nope. Nope. YouTube wants you to watch CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, Twitter. Twitter wants to. Well, Elon wants to play in a facade, saying that he's pro free speech when he's not. Facebook don't want you to say Gaza genocide. Yeah, people. Yeah, I forgot to cover that too. That's why you see all those videos. When I do the mutual aid, those are from Instagram, and obviously the couple of the influencers that promote Gaza that promote mutual aid in Gaza has to use alternative like words like Gaza. They can't say Gaza. They have to put, other words in there. So yeah. Yeah. None of these platforms, man. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Well, Facebook, Instagram, saying Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. They don't want you to have information. They want you. They want you. They want you hypnotized with propaganda bullshit. That's what it is.
Because when the establishment can't control the narrative, then they have to start disappearing people, which they'll do, but it's a lot harder. So we're living in a worldwide authoritarian. We're living one big Soviet Union. Everywhere now is China. Everywhere.
China. China.
So
China.
is somebody going to call Elon Musk a communist for doing this?
Man, if somebody call Elon Musk a communist, he gonna correct it though. If somebody call Elon Musk a communist, then you on some. Well, like my mom said, you on dope and dog food, man. Like holy shit. Yeah, Elon is surely is a communist. Yeah, and that's the words, not the meaning of the word communist, but he finna say it right here.
Is someone going to call him a communist? Because that's what they call communists.
Yeah, yeah, and people that's just dumbfounded. Um, oh, sorry, y'all. That's somebody spraying water in the background. Damn, scared the hell out of me. Yeah, the meaning of communist in a lot of people's eyes is, oh God, authoritarian dictatorship. Oh, everybody drive the same car, eat the same food, live in the same house, no freedom. But the real meaning of communist means community, which means worker own stuff. But okay.
I don't think people understand what communism really is. They think of Stalin communism,
Yeah.
and that's not. But anyway,
Yeah.
this is authoritarian fascism, and Elon Musk is going along with it. And it said, did you find any? He's not talking about it, right? They're not talking about it.
Of course not. Hell no.
Hey, Elon Musk.
Hey, if he talks about it, he looks like a goddamn fool. Like he already looks like a fool, you know. He already like a fool, but yeah, in July you said something totally different than a few weeks ago. I think back in September. Then back in September, you changed your stance and bend the knee to the Brazilian government because they want to censor accounts that don't fit their narrative.
Musk's big secret? He's a fascist, authoritarian censorer.
True.
That's his big secret.
Yeah.
I've seen statistics that said he's approved 80% of the censorship requests that he's gotten from government.
Wow. The free speech absolutists bend the knee to all the governments, basically. 80%. That's a lot. 8 out of 10. He bent the knee. And obviously, I know he bent the knee to America too. Like, that's no problem.
Governments. So Twitter is better than Facebook and Instagram and certainly TikTok. But is it free speech? No. It's the speech that Elon hasn't been
Perpetrated a fraud against.
threatened over yet. But if he gets threatened over it, apparently he'll let you have some free speech, but not all.
Yeah. Like when you can see on Twitter, like you can see a dead body or something of a Palestinian. Like Twitter lets you see that, but like when you do certain things against the Israel government, like this, fuck Israel. Yeah, yeah, and and other stuff too. Or you're against the Brazilian government or the European Commission. Yeah, no, we gotta suppress you, or we gotta ban you, take you off Twitter. Too much information.
So that's the dirty little secret.
Okay, guys, so that's Jimmy Dore, man. I still like Jimmy Dore. I don't agree with everything he says. That's not natural. It's okay not to agree and still watch their stuff. Like I just don't get people these days. I really don't. Like some of these people supposed to be allies with you and just cancel people for no reason. Jimmy Dore ain't cancel, but I'm just saying like cancel people off Twitter because they said something that they don't agree with. A tweet. Like I just don't understand. Oh man, what happened to society, man? What happened? Well, we just, you say something, and we gotta. I'm pretty sure some people cancel me or stuff I said. Like, I just don't understand. But yeah, man, Elon Musk is not the free speech absolutist. He's a fucking dipshit. That's what he is.